Everyone, this is Revati working as an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology from SNS College of Engineering. Today we are going to see about the design thinking concept for HTTP, that means Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Before moving on to the topic, we have to know about what is meant by design thinking. Actually, the design thinking concept consists of 5 phases. First one is the empathize phase, then second one is define phase, then how to ideate, and fourth phase is the prototyping, then fifth one is the test with the users. Thinking concept consists of so many features. Some of the mentioned features are user-centric approach, then it will improve the collaboration with the other departments like CSE, IT and so on. Then it will also consume times. Then our student will explore the concept of HTTP based on the design thinking approach. Today, let's explore how the HTTP evolved using the real-time problems, and how the principles of design thinking approach can be applied to resolve the problems faced by the HTTP. Can anyone tell me the concept of HTTP and also the definition of HTTP?
Yes, sure, ma'am. I will explain what's HTTP. The HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is the fundamental of used to share information to the web. It is a protocol used to share information web server to browser. It's introduced by 1990s, ma'am.
Okay. Great start, Balaji. And then next we will move on to the first phase of design thinking. Already we know about the design thinking concept. The first phase is the empathize, and how the empathize will be involved in the HTTP. Can anyone explore this one?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I will explain. Empathize is a crucial phase in the design thinking. It have decided to what are the problems are from the user sides and the people side, and then sort out the problem into the great ideas. In HTTP, there are local host 3000 or 5000 to click down to go to that web page. Instead of that, we can use HTTP protocols. We have just a type website name and go through the website.
With HTTP 0.1, it was very simple. It only requires access web pages and receiver HTML, but it suits our users like images scripted and is more initially. It lead to the HTTP 1.0 and HTTP 1.1.
Explanation for the empathize phase by the Niranjan and the Sweta. Then the next phase we all know that define phase. Let's start the define phase. Who is going to explain the define phase of HTTP?
Yes, one major problem was performed in HTTP has created a new TCP with a TCP connection for each request, which has a high latency. Also, it was not secure by default.
And I wish to continue your problem that another major problem is lack of encryption, in which the encryption is most important in cyber security. So without that, it may be make the user's data vulnerable and make it insecure. So this concerns not only affect in this field, it affects mostly in banking services and shopping services, which include lot of financial work and monetary works.
Yes, well observations given by the Charmati and Dinesh. Next, how did the designer will ideate the solution for the above problem? Who is going to deliver this?
The brainstorm on persist connectivities and communication, then security improvement. The HTTP where HTTPS is working under the SSL and TLS bar.
Yeah, HTTP version 2 has been done with this with this problem into a single connectivity. It have connected into a header, footer and main junction all into one single connection.
Nice explanation by Balaji and the Niranjan. Now is the time for seeing the test and prototyping phases. How this protocol will be tested by the designer. Who will going to explain this concept?
I am ma'am. Browsers like Firefox and Chrome, which started HTTP2 with servers like Apple and Google's are even created with the protocols like HTTP2.
Testing shows a faster loading speed, reduced latency, and better performance.
Okay, actually, so many versions are available in the HTTP, but HTTP 2.0 is the best solution for this identified problem. Next is the phases for testing phase. Then who is going to explain this test? Tell me about what this design thinking approach is used in the HTTP.
Okay, let me conclude by saying how design thinking works here. Uh, Basically, the design thinking principles work on based on the pain points of the user. So, by analyzing HTTP, which is a simple protocol, we can develop it and be more secure through design thinking approach by analyzing all the problem from user point of view and defining the points. And we gather a lot of ideas and brainstorms. And finally, by prototype and testing, we have get a most secure version of HTTPS through design thinking.
Explanation, students. And the design thinking approach will be applied in the more real-time applications and also in the protocols in the networks. This case study will explain about how the design thinking approach is applied in the protocols to improving the efficiency and the time consuming while you are going to browse your web pages in the browsers like Firefox, etc. Thank you so much. Thank you, students.
Thank you.